Are you secretly damaging your health without even realizing it? Have you ever looked at people in their 80s or 90s who seem sharp, energetic, and vibrant, and wondered what their secret is? Is it just luck? Superior genetics? Or could the difference be something as simple, as fundamental, as how you take care of your body each day? Most of us follow the same hygiene routine we've had for decades. We shower, brush our teeth, maybe apply some lotion, and we assume we're doing everything right. But here's a shocking truth I learned, one that could change everything for you. There are 5 overlooked body parts that the vast majority of people, especially older adults, are not cleaning properly. And here's why that truly matters. Neglecting these specific areas isn't just a minor oversight. It can lead to serious, cascading health issues, from chronic, low-grade inflammation that saps your energy to persistent infections that weaken your entire immune system. In fact, emerging research suggests that poor hygiene in these specific zones may even be a contributing factor to heart disease, complications from diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Fixing this takes just minutes a day, but the rewards are immense. It can improve your energy, enhance your circulation, boost your immunity, and genuinely add vibrant, healthy years to your life. I never thought much about these hidden hygiene mistakes myself until I had a profound conversation with Dr. Evelyn Reed, a geriatric specialist with over 30 years of experience. What she shared with me completely shattered my understanding of personal hygiene. So today, I'm going to reveal the 5 body parts that most people neglect and explain precisely why giving them just a little extra care could be one of the most powerful health decisions you ever make. And please, don't worry. I'm not here to tell you to spend hours in the bathroom or to buy a cabinet full of fancy, expensive products. These are simple, practical, science-backed tips that take just minutes a day. But the impact on your health could be genuinely life-changing. Stick with me until the end, because once you learn to care for these 5 key areas, you'll start to notice real, tangible changes: fresher breath, better balance, fewer aches and pains, and even deeper, more restorative sleep. Let's begin this journey to better health, starting with the first, and perhaps most surprising, neglected area. Part 1. Your tongue, the overlooked epicenter of oral health. When you think of oral hygiene, you think of your teeth and gums. But what about the broad, muscular organ right in the middle of it all? Your tongue. Most people give it a quick, mindless brush and move on, but your tongue's rough, textured surface is like a dense carpet, perfectly designed to trap food particles, dead cells, and billions of bacteria. This buildup forms a visible coating, a biofilm, that brushing your teeth alone simply cannot remove. This bacterial colony doesn't just stay in your mouth. It's the root cause of persistent bad breath, halitosis, and more alarmingly, it can contribute to a state of chronic inflammation throughout your body. Every time you swallow, you're sending these harmful bacteria down into your gut. They can even enter your bloodstream through tiny abrasions in your gums, traveling to your heart and brain. The simple, life-changing habit, tongue cleaning. The solution is a simple, ancient practice: tongue scraping or cleaning. Using a dedicated tongue scraper or even the back of your toothbrush, you can gently remove this bacterial film in seconds. The best times to do this: in the morning, before you eat or drink anything, to remove the bacteria that has built up overnight. And at night, before bed, take it a bit slower and lighter, as your tongue will be more sensitive after a full day of use. This simple 1-minute habit can transform your health in ways you never expected. The surprising benefits of a clean tongue. First, you will regain your true sense of taste. Many older adults report that after just a few weeks of consistent tongue cleaning, flavors become more vibrant, rich, and enjoyable again. Imagine truly tasting the complex notes of your morning coffee or the natural sweetness of a fresh strawberry, perhaps for the first time in years. Second, you will boost your immune system. Your body works tirelessly to fight off harmful bacteria. By dramatically reducing the bacterial load in your mouth, you lighten the burden on your immune system, freeing up its resources and your energy for other vital functions. And third, you'll finally say goodbye to chronic bad breath. Halitosis is most often caused by the sulfur-producing bacteria trapped on the tongue. Brushing and flossing are crucial, but they won't fix the problem at its source. Cleaning your tongue well. Take Linda, a 67-year-old retiree. She was shocked at how much better her food tasted after just a few weeks of tongue scraping. I hadn't even realized how dull my sense of taste had become, she told me. At her next dental visit, her hygienist was amazed, noting significantly less plaque buildup and healthier-looking gums. Then there's Theodore, a 71-year-old retired teacher who had battled embarrassing bad breath for years. I was brushing and flossing religiously, using every mouthwash on the market, he said. Nothing worked. He was skeptical when he first tried tongue scraping, but after just 2 weeks, the problem that had plagued him for a decade completely vanished. His confidence soared. Tips to make it easier. If you have a sensitive gag reflex, don't worry. Start by gently scraping from the middle of your tongue. As you get more comfortable over a few days, you can gradually work your way further back. Also, pay attention to what you see. If you notice any persistent soreness, unusual white patches, or discoloration on your tongue, it's worth talking to your doctor, as it could indicate an underlying issue. This small, intentional habit can ripple outward, improving your long-term well-being in ways you never imagined. And the best part? This is just the first of 5. So, are you ready for the next one? Because the next body part is even more surprising and arguably even more critical for your long-term mobility and health. Part 2. Your feet, the neglected foundation of your entire body. Take a moment and think about what your feet do for you every single day without complaint. They support your entire body weight. They keep you moving. They provide balance and stability. They are the literal foundation upon which your active life is built. Yet, for most people, foot care is a complete afterthought. A quick, passive rinse in the shower, maybe a little lotion if they happen to remember. But here's what most people tragically don't realize. Neglecting proper foot hygiene can lead to a cascade of problems, from fungal infections and painful nerve damage to life-altering conditions, especially for those with diabetes. Poor foot care directly affects your circulation, your balance, and your mobility, putting you at a much higher risk for falls, swelling, and chronic pain. Dr. Evelyn Reed, the geriatric specialist, puts it this way. I tell my patients to think of their feet like the foundation of a house. If that base is weak, cracked, or crumbling, everything built on top of it, your posture, your knees, your hips, even your cardiovascular health, begins to suffer. The right way to wash and dry your feet. Most people assume that simply standing in the shower and letting soapy water run over their feet is enough. It is not. You need to be intentional. First, wash your feet daily and thoroughly. While seated comfortably on a shower chair or stool, use a soft washcloth and mild soap to gently clean the tops, soles, and sides of your feet. Pay extra attention to the spaces between your toes. This is where bacteria and fungus love to hide and multiply. Think of it like cleaning window blinds. If you don't wipe between each slat, dust and grime build up. Next, and this is the step most people skip, you must dry your feet meticulously. Imagine you just washed a sink full of dishes. Would you stack them in a dark cabinet while they're still wet? Of course not. That trapped moisture would become a breeding ground for mold and bacteria. Your feet are no different. Leaving them damp, especially between the toes, is an open invitation for trouble. Just ask Thomas, a 73-year-old who learned this the hard way. He developed a persistent fungal infection between his toes that he couldn't get rid of. His doctor warned him that without proper, meticulous drying every single day, the infection could spread and lead to painful cracks in his skin, creating an entry point for more serious bacterial infections. Once Thomas committed to this simple routine, washing and then carefully dabbing between each toe with a clean, dry towel, his infection cleared up within weeks. The final step is to moisturize, but with precision. As we age, the skin on our feet loses moisture, leading to dryness and painful cracks. Apply a good moisturizer to the tops and soles of your feet, massaging it in. But, and this is critical, never apply lotion between your toes. Trapped moisture from lotion in these tight spaces can undo all your hard work and encourage fungal growth. Lastly, perform a daily foot inspection. Your feet are an early warning system. Look for any new discoloration, cuts or sores that are slow to heal, swelling, or persistent tingling. These can be the first signs of serious issues like poor circulation or diabetes-related complications. If something doesn't look or feel right, talk to your doctor. Your feet carry you through life. It's time to start treating them with the care they deserve. Part 3. Your armpits, the hidden hub of your immune system. Most people think of their armpits as nothing more than a spot that needs deodorant, a place to mask sweat and odor. But what almost no one realizes is that your underarms play a crucial, active role in your body's ability to detoxify and fight off infections. Your armpits house a dense network of lymph nodes, small but powerful structures that are a cornerstone of your immune system. They are responsible for filtering toxins, draining cellular waste, and producing the white blood cells that keep you healthy. But what happens when you neglect them? When sweat, bacteria, dead skin cells, and the residue from antiperspirants build up, they clog your pores and sweat glands. This can lead to itchy rashes, persistent irritation, and an odor that deodorant can only mask, not eliminate. Over time, this buildup can trap toxins and contribute to inflammation of the very lymph nodes that are trying to protect you. An expert in lymphatic health might explain it simply. Your underarms are like a key drainage system for a city. If the drains get clogged with debris, the entire system backs up, and the city's ability to stay clean and healthy is compromised. Relying only on deodorant is like painting over a clogged drain. It's time to change that. The right way to clean and care for your underarms. Start in the shower with warm water to open your pores. Using a soft washcloth and a mild, fragrance-free soap, gently wash the area. Move in different directions, circular, then up and down, to thoroughly remove buildup without irritating the delicate skin. Rinse completely, as leftover soap residue can cause dryness and itching. After you shower, pat the area dry with a clean towel. Don't rub aggressively. Let your underarms air out for a minute or two before applying deodorant. This simple pause allows your skin to return to its natural pH, reducing irritation and helping your deodorant work more effectively. For Olivia, a 65-year-old, this simple change was a revelation. She suffered from recurring, itchy underarm rashes for years. I assumed it was just something I had to live with, she said. But after switching to a mild soap and a more intentional washing and drying routine, the issue vanished completely. It was like night and day, she recalls. When you take care of this area, your body's natural cleansing process improves, which can lead to increased energy, better circulation, and a lighter, fresher feeling overall. Part 4. Your nasal passages, your body's first line of defense. We take nearly 20,000 breaths every single day, but how often do we think about the quality of those breaths? Your nose is one of the most powerful, sophisticated air filters on the planet, designed to warm, humidify, and sift out dust, allergens, and harmful bacteria before they ever reach your lungs. But just like the air filter in your car or home, it needs regular maintenance. When you neglect your nose, microscopic irritants, dust, pollen, and pollutants build up. This makes it harder for your body to filter the air, leading to a frequently stuffy nose, snoring, and restless sleep. Poor nasal hygiene has even been linked to higher rates of respiratory infections and reduced oxygen flow to the brain. If your nose isn't working at full capacity, neither is the rest of your body. How to properly maintain your nasal hygiene. This is simpler than it sounds. Start your day by gently splashing warm water around your nostrils to clear away overnight mucus. For a deeper clean, especially during allergy season, use a simple saline spray. It's like a refreshing shower for your nose, flushing out irritants and improving airflow. You can also try a steam treatment. Simply inhaling the steam in a warm shower can loosen stubborn mucus. For an even more powerful effect, place your face over a bowl of hot water, drape a towel over your head to trap the steam, and breathe slowly and deeply for a few minutes. Adding a few drops of eucalyptus oil can be wonderfully refreshing. James, a 69-year-old retired construction worker, had chronic congestion for decades. I spent years assuming my stuffy nose was just a part of getting older, he told me. But once I started using a saline spray each morning, it was like someone flipped a switch. I could finally breathe again. I didn't realize how much that constant congestion was dragging me down until it was gone. Part 5. Your belly button, the forgotten crevice. This last one might make you chuckle, but it's surprisingly important. The belly button, or navel, is essentially a deep, hidden fold of skin. Its unique shape makes it a perfect trap for sweat, dead skin cells, lint, and bacteria. A study found that the average belly button is home to over 60 different species of bacteria. For most people, this forgotten spot rarely gets more than a passing rinse. Over time, this buildup can lead to a persistent, musty odor, irritation, and in some cases, even a fungal or bacterial infection known as omphalitis. The simple, 30-second fix. You don't need to do much. Once or twice a week, take a cotton swab, dip it in a bit of warm, soapy water or rubbing alcohol, and gently clean the inside of your navel. Then, use a fresh cotton swab to gently dry it out. That's it. Janet, a 78-year-old, told me she was always bothered by a faint, musty smell she couldn't quite place. I thought it was my clothes or my soap, she said. On a whim, she tried this simple cleaning trick. The smell was gone the very next day. I couldn't believe something so simple could make such a difference in how fresh I felt. Small changes, a big payoff. Who would have thought that these 5 overlooked body parts, your tongue, your feet, your armpits, your nose, and your belly button, could have such a profound impact on your health? These tiny, easy-to-implement habits can reduce infections, boost your circulation and immune health, and help you feel fresher, cleaner, and more energized every single day. Now it's your turn. I am genuinely curious. What was the most surprising habit you learned about today? Please, drop a comment below and let me know which of these simple tips you're going to start adding to your routine. Your comment might be the very thing that inspires someone else to take better care of themselves. And if you found these tips helpful and want more simple, science-backed ways to live your best, healthiest life, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for investing your time in your health today. I'll see you in the next one.